Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Scrappy Shorts, where everything has potential. I'm Sean with Manly Made Minute. Today, I have the best thing ever to stock up on any kind of element kind of stuff to have on hand when you need just little extra little things to touch up your cards and you're missing that little something. And today I'm going to use a die set from Pink and Main, and I got this idea to use these from my friend Sandy. My friend Sandy loves Rick Rack and these scallopy kind of things on all of her cards. And so I have this set, and I was trying to think of some scrappy short kind of stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, this would be the perfect thing to stock up on with all these strips that we have laying around and cut up and have on hand when I need to embellish my cards like my friend Sandy. So you all know it. My scrap bucket's out, my scraps are out, I've got my die set out. Before I head down to that down table, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Would love to have you follow me here on YouTube and Instagram. I got all kinds of stuff to share with you. And hopefully you just follow along and come along for the journey as I learn and show you stuff and hopefully spark some creativity for you as well. So let's head down to the down camera, show you this really cool idea of just getting some stock up stuff and start cleaning out your scrap bucket. So this is the die set from Pink and Main, and it is just a scallop die. It's called Fun Scallop Border Dies from Pink and Main, and I love it. It is the best little die set. I really got this because my friend Sandy does these little scallopy things and Rick Rack and all that stuff all the time, and I want to be like my friend Sandy. So here it is. I took scraps of strips and things that I had left and just cut these up into little strips to have on hand. So you know me, I dig into this scrap bucket. Let me zoom out just a tiny bit here for you. I love my scrap bucket. This is my background dies of old backgrounds that didn't turn out, things that just weren't right, but I use it at some point for something, and I just love digging in this. I have my other one with strips and scraps and stuff too. So I dug out a couple things. I dug out this background that I started to make, and I screwed up on the pause. I was going to pause and some print over it, and I screwed up on the pause. So I kept this piece. This is a piece that I just took some paste and smeared leftover paste from a card. I just smeared the extras on to have. So you can see I cut out a lovely thing at some point. I cut a strip off of this and used it. Then I had a little watercolor piece that was about this big that I thought would work perfect for this as well. And then, of course, pattern paper. This one here, I had a bunch of scraps on the back side, so I thought I would try this set for this as well. Here's how they turned out. Good old white strip. We all have a ton of these, right? White strips. You could use black, so I just cut these out to have on hand when I need to have embellishments. This is a little piece from that pink piece. I mean, if it's uneven with some white pieces in there, who cares, right? I think it just looks great that way. Look at this one. From this, I cut a strip off and used the script. Has a little piece of yellow on there and things, but who cares? I think this would look fantastic on a card. Then I took some pattern paper. This was a strip of that pattern paper, and I cut some scallops out of that pattern paper. So think about just getting out all your scraps and cutting up a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch of white ones, a whole bunch of pattern paper ones, whole bunch. I could get probably 6 more strips off of this piece to look like this and add to cards when you need it, just to have on hand. Throw it in a little envelope and keep it on stash for yourself. So hopefully this gives you an idea of another way to use these. Don't wait till you have a card ready. Make a whole bunch, because I guarantee you're going to make these and then you're going to come up with a whole bunch of cards that you can throw these on and spark something to make something out of it. So hopefully this gave you a great idea to start cleaning out that stash bucket some way, somehow, with all these different techniques. So until next time, I'll see you then.